Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. It's Mary, and I'm here with today's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey. Someone seriously needs to take Sophie's mom, Claire, her phone away. Seriously. And is there a war brewing between Corona and Statler? Let's hop right into this. So, first of all, I want to get into Gino and Jasmine. Okay. This episode, we saw the parade of costumes in the pageant, okay? And I was totally impressed by this eagle costume, okay? Dallas, you really pulled it off. I mean, she said it was like 60 pounds of feathers or something. Her costume was a lot more impressive than Jasmine's, in my opinion, okay? I wasn't sure what look Jasmine was going for. In my opinion, she looked like a demented peacock, and her ass speaks for itself. So, unfortunately or fortunately, Jasmine was not a winner of any of the prizes in the 2023 pageant, okay? As you can see here, Jasmine is not listed as a winner of any prize, including Miss Congeniality. I don't think she would be a contender for that prize, but hey. So Jasmine will be appearing on a podcast tomorrow with Vinny from Jersey Shore. Now, I don't think Vinny is a 90 Day Fiance fan. I don't picture him as the type to watch 90 Day Fiance. So it's most likely that he has no fucking clue the type of person that Jasmine is, and how her voice is probably going to pierce his eardrums. So, Vinny, the best of luck to you. So, Gino, for his part, posted this picture to his Instagram yesterday. You know, I guess still trying to support Jasmine um, in her pageant dreams. And Gino is seeing, the brighter side of life and the brighter things like this beautiful butterfly. So, I think since Gino and Jasmine has allegedly split up, Gino, he has a different view on life. Okay. So now let's move on to Angela. She's bitching, and Michael is living his best life. So, as I previously reported, Michael enjoyed his first 4th of July. Okay. He was hanging out. They had a barbecue. He played soccer. He watched some fireworks being set off. He had a really good 4th of July. Angela, on the other hand, we'll get into that in a minute. So his festivities extended into the weekend, where Michael went to a concert, got to take a picture. I mean, look at him. He's living his best life. Angela, on the other hand, let me just show you guys, okay? So first of all, whoever this poor dude is, okay, yeah, I feel bad for him. I have to mute the music, guys, but you'll get the picture. This poor guy. She starts to rub her wrinkles all over his face. I mean, he's so close, he could smell what she smells like. My goodness. Okay.
Kings, I just want to ask you a question.
Now we have Angela bitching. Okay. So let me share this. She is not happy.
A Nigerian, and a bunch of them celebrate my country's July the 4th on my visa. Clown.
Yeah. Angela doesn't sound amused. But one thing that I need to point out, Angela, it is not your visa. Okay. All the Nigerians that are here are not on your visa. Okay. And you cannot deport all of the Nigerians that Michael are hanging out with. I'm sorry to tell you this, Angela, but yeah, it's not your visa. So I'm moving on. Angela's been hanging around this guy, okay, who she calls her bodyguard. So I just wanted to let you guys know, yeah, he's kind of like her Jew boy. So from what I understand, this guy is her Jew boy. He runs around, does errands for her, and I guess you could say he's her bodyguard. I don't know. So moving on, you know, Angela posted this, and as you can see, is Razvan in the background. And the way Razvan has been acting on social media, we're gonna get into that in a second. He better watch because he's, gonna cross that fine line, and before you know it, Angela's gonna be rubbing her wrinkles all over his face. Michael living his best life, okay, just all good vibes, all good vibes. Now, Rob, and someone really needs to take Claire's phone away, okay? Rob is for his, he's living his best life, okay? He has his boy band with Josh and Jamal, and he was in a pet store looking at a bearded dragon. Now, for someone that owns tarantulas, I could see him buying a bearded dragon, okay? Now, Claire, on the other hand, someone really needs to take her phone away. I mean, the stuff that she posts on social media is not going to help her relationship with Sophie. Okay. If she wants to fix her relationship with her daughter, today she posted a reel. Started off with, he called me names when he was angry, but he didn't hit me. And it was just, a bunch of things, but he didn't hit me, but he didn't hit me. And she says, sounds familiar. All I can do is pray for the person. Is she talking about Sophie? Then she posted this a couple of days ago. This is from the Duke of Orleans on TikTok, okay? And he was doing a happily ever after recap where he pointed out that Rob has scrapes and bruises and stuff on his knuckles. And Claire said, one word, knuckles, facts. Is she implying, that Rob has rage issues and he punches things? I don't know. Then, as I reported in my last video, she wrote this word salad, which is really hard to read, about her relationship with Sophie versus Rob's relationship with his mom. And then there was this story that was posted briefly, but she deleted, which makes me think that Rob and Sophie got some therapy at last resort, and Claire doesn't quite agree with it. Okay, she's talking about fake therapy, fake therapists. I don't know. We shall see. But in my opinion, Claire, you need to have your phone taken away from you for a bit. Posting all this stuff is not going to help your relationship with your daughter, not in one bit. And Rob, I feel you. I don't know how, okay, after 2 seasons, but I'm finally on your side. I could imagine what the hell you had to deal with off camera with Sophie and your mother-in-law. Now, Kay last night was hanging out with Sophie, and as she previously said on Instagram, she strictly loves Dick. Okay, her and Sophie are only friends, and she is strictly Dick. Okay, now I know if anybody knows, the producers love to stir things up. And last night, Kay was saying that she would basically marry Sophie and take care of her if she could. So maybe that was just the alcohol talking. I don't know. Patrick and Thais, okay? Pat is like really trying to bond with his father-in-law, but as the tweet says, John knows communication is simple. A beer. A beer in any language is a beer. Hey, and everyone bonds over alcohol. Now, Pat and Elise, way too fucking cute. I want to share this with you. Patrick working out with a little help.
Okay, Sakura.
Father and daughter bonding over some push-ups. So now we have Emily and Kobe, another adorable family that I love. And look at this baby. Liz, okay, is having spaghetti for breakfast. Nothing wrong with that coming from this Italian girl. And Riley is growing way too fast. Manuel, he's chilling by the fire, okay, just, enjoying Rochester. Lauren and Alex with their beautiful family in the pool, trying to get that perfect family picture. And Lauren loves a good tequila and great company. Now, Corona. I don't know what to think of her, okay, at the moment. I mean, she didn't take her first episode very well, in my opinion. There was people on Reddit and on social media questioning her education. And yeah, I get it. Having your education questioned is really fucking annoying because that even happens to me in my real life. But if you're going on TV, Corona, and I assume that you heard a 90 Day Fiance before you decided to sign up for the other way. So I assume that the social media atmosphere could be a little rough. I mean, I even know this and I'm a content creator. So she wasn't happy that they were questioning her education. So let me just share this. Yeah, Corona's mad.
Alright, don't mind my eyebrows because they're crazy. I just got them done. But look what came in the mail today. Ooh, whatever could it be? Summa cum laude.
So she is showing her degree to all of the doubters. Okay. So she also posted, shout out to Pampers. This scholarship was a game changer for my undergrad. So as you can see here, she received an undergraduate nursing diversity scholarship sponsored by Pampers. Okay. Now, Statler, on the other hand, and I want to be careful, okay? Because if you say Statler 3 times, apparently, she's going to show up in your comments and try to rip you a new asshole. So she posted this to her Instagram story, and I guess this is her confessional look, and she doesn't like it one bit. So she says, if I was on Real Housewives of 90s, I guess. Okay, so she was asking, what does this confessional look, what is it giving? Okay. I like a lot of these answers. A Stepford wife, I wasn't allowed to dress myself, best potato salad winner at the 4th of July potluck. Okay. And we have a bunch more. Apparently there was no queer people on the hair and makeup team, so Statler got stuck with this look that she doesn't like. And yeah, so a bunch of answers of what the look is giving. I think it's just giving a glam Statler look. So like I said, if you say Statler 3 times, she's gonna pop up in your comments. Okay. And apparently someone was commenting on another 90 Day Fiance content creator's post. And she said Statler is bitter and childish, airing her accusations out there without any proof or receipts. I don't care how much Statler is ranting on social media. I love Dempsey. She is a classy person and doesn't have a bad attitude, unlike Statler. Statler replies, and you're a psychiatric care nurse? Yikes. Blocked. Bye. Okay. Be careful. I'm trying not to say her name 3 times, okay? Because anyway, is Corona and Statler battling each other? I don't quite know what the fuck is going on here because at one point they were all lovey-dovey to each other in comments. So Corona comments, Statler, biting that butter. Eat some cucumber melon lotion while you're at it. And Statler replies, I'm sure it would taste better than you, with a rolling eye emoji. Corona replies, Statler, come find out. And then James replies, Corona, what is happening? That's what I want to know. What the fuck is happening? Miscellaneous, the other way cast. Okay. If you would like to follow Corona's Kitties, they have their own Instagram page. Okay. Shekinah and Sarper are soulmates. Dempsey is living her best life traveling. She's in Scotland right now. And we have James and Tata. And he says it's not so much where you go, it's as it is who you go with. Tata, to me, is the next Mary. Okay. I mean, first episode, she was going from 0 to 6,000, crying, wailing, and doing all of the emotions. So, yeah, she reminds me of Mary. It's going to be Mary 2.0. Congratulations going out to David and Annie. Annie is pregnant. The embryo took. Annie is pregnant. Congratulations to them. 90 Day UK cast members, including Tony and Jose. I love you, chicken. Ani from Love in Paradise is going on a trip with her son. Okay. And unfortunately, flying gives her panic attacks. And she wants everyone to know I've received so many messages due to the documentary on Netflix. No, I haven't watched it yet and not sure if I will watch it. Appreciate your concern. What documentary on Netflix is she talking about? The Man with 1,000 Kids. And no, it is not solely about Kyle, but Kyle is mentioned in the documentary. So if you haven't checked out my recap and reflection, please do. Congratulations to Miona. Her and her man bought a house, and it's her doggy's second birthday today. Amanda, she has a sense of humor, and Razvan is becoming really cringy. Okay, so Amanda posted this reel where her man is walking out the door, says, "Oh shit, I forgot my green card," and goes back and grabs Amanda and drags her out of the house. Okay, that was pretty funny. I got a minute. That was pretty funny. Liz thought it was funny. Jessica from Love in Paradise thought it was funny. Now, Razvan, on the other hand, he's becoming borderline cringy AF on social media. First, there's life is short. Let's get married on the first date. Then there's point of view. You're in a relationship with a man who is a gentleman and also a savage in bed. He takes the time to make sure you come before him. He is a dangerous man, the kind that generally wants to ruin you in bed, but also handle you respectfully. Razvan, all this cringy social media stuff is only going to draw Angela to you even more. And I'm warning you, before you know it, you're going to be on her next TikTok and she's going to be rubbing her wrinkles all over your face. And I'm sure you don't want that. Okay. So, Razvan, please put your shirt on, stop with the cringy social media posts, and just be normal. Now, speaking of borderline cringe, okay, I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to show you, Danielle. And listen. I'm just going to show you guys before I say anything. I have to mute the music. And here we go. Okay. First of all, I just want to say that Danielle's boobs are going to take out somebody's eye. Okay. Running slow motion down the beach with her boobs bouncing everywhere. I mean, I wouldn't even do that when I was in my 20s and my boobs were all the way up to my eyeballs and I was in a lot better shape and not flabby. And I wouldn't even do that when I was in my 20s, okay, before I had my son. Secondly, Danielle, being spread out on that counter like that in a full split, girl. So yeah, that's basically what Danielle is up to. Benny is in Ethiopia, and he attended like this big major event. And we have his beautiful sister Wish. I wonder if she's going to do a pop in on The Last Resort, because we know that her and Ari did not get along. Big Mike on vacation still with his girlfriend Sarah. I think Sarah is so pretty, in my opinion. Jesse with his family, okay, living his best life on vacation. Nikki in her Nikki Barbie world, okay, everything has to be Barbie for Nikki. Before I wrap up this edition of Oy Vey, just a couple of miscellaneous updates. Now, Kelly's Facebook dating profile wound up on Reddit, okay, and apparently his requirements were too complicated, okay, for a lot of the females who saw this to follow. So Mary Pants took it upon herself to simplify it, okay? So for all the females on Reddit that were confused about his paragraph of requirements, Mary Pants simplified it for you all, okay? Cool. We have Submit and Jenny and Kenny and Armando. Annie, who looks beautiful. Okay, she has that pregnancy glow about her. Kara going off for real estate showings very early in the morning. Karini, who says a mother will do whatever she needs to fight for her family, which includes OnlyFans, cameos, and a GoFundMe. Now, when I first saw this picture of Natalie, okay, I thought it was Darcy or Stacy for a moment. I don't know if it's just me or she's morphing into the Silver Twins, but yeah, I thought it was Darcy or Stacy. Debbie is rambling in her latest reel about closure, and Osama put up the latest sample of his artwork. Shida wants to know if we have the right to taste our men's food, and I said, hell yeah. And it turns out the majority of people who voted said hell yeah. And Andrew, I feel you. 113 is fucking too hot, unbearably hot. You see, the temperature may not be as high in New York City, but the humidity makes me feel like I'm in a fucking sauna. Okay, this is why I'm in my AC and I only go out for 5 minutes at a time. Gabe and Jenny are doing a trip to Colombia. Okay, so if you want more information, DM Gabe. And I don't understand what Christian means by this, but he says it's giving Scott in this one. I don't know. I don't want to know, to be honest. Now we have Amber dusting off her crumbs. Dariana's son Odin, adorable. Okay, freshest kid on the block. I agree. Now, if you guys haven't joined my membership, giving you another reason to do so. I just dropped my latest member video, exclusive about 90 Day Fiance, the single life, the early episodes, the early seasons, like season 2. Sharp Entertainment does not give a fuck, okay? And if you want to know more, join my membership and you can check out this video amongst with, some other ones I have on there. So before I close out this edition of Void Bay, I just want to say, especially in this heat, my body is like water. Please, I need it. And me, I'm all about, do you want iced coffee? Do you want Coke? Do you want peach Snapple instead? Thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Hit the like button, share my video with a friend or 10, and please consider joining my membership. There's a join button on my banner and down in my description box. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye, everybody. Stay cool.